ladies, welcome to Megane's channel, and I am here with my first video. But before we start, a quick disclaimer. This is a non-canon story that was based on my imaginations. And since English is not my main language, I am sorry in advance for some grammatical errors and some typographical errors in this video. Also, commenting your thoughts below and supporting me will be much appreciated. Enjoy the video!
Hinata, hair color orange, eye color hazel, 164 cm tall. Yamaguchi's eyes landed on a tangerine-haired lad who was leaning against the wall. Hinata looked back at the pinched server with a bored look on his face, raising an eyebrow as his eyes rolled heavenwards, averting his gaze. Yamaguchi shook his head, sigh seeping out from his partly opened lips. Shifting his attention, he looked at his blonde best friend sitting on a corner, looking all depressed. Tsuki, hair color blonde, eyes were golden brown, 190 cm tall. Another deep audible breath escaped from Yamaguchi's lips as he placed both hands on his waist. You could hear him clicking his tongue at the situation. Troubled, Yamaguchi sat down on the floor in front of the two male teammates. Is this really happening? I thought it only happens in fairy tales. Isn't this great? This is not a laughing matter, King, so you better shut your mouth up. Hinata angrily said, glaring at the ravenet, his gaze piercing through Kageyama's blue orbs. Kageyama flinched at that, folding his lips as he decided to zipper his mouth. Yamaguchi furrowed his eyebrows, gnashing his teeth in annoyance. However, he chose to stay cool and relax himself for him to come up with some resolve. So tell me, what exactly had you two been doing? Why did you ended up switching bodies? Right now, Tsukishima was inside Hinata's body and Hinata was inside Tsukishima. The whole gymnasium felt like a ghost town. No one dared to talk. Some was holding their breath as they were stunned about this unexpected mystery. I can't believe they're casually touching Hinata like this. Is it really like this? Tsukishima thought to himself as he grunted under his breath and gently pushed Hinata's male friend who was hugging him right now. Tsukishima can't help but to glare at Hinata's friend that made him scoot away. I'm sorry, I just don't like being hugged, Tsukishima said as he fixed his glasses and decided to focus his attention to the class. Hinata's friend was left puzzled about how his sweet friend became cold all of a sudden. Not by you, he added as he finally opened one of Hinata's notes to scribble something, but the moment he opened it, he was stunned on how clean Hinata's notes were. He scanned his notes, and surprisingly, Hinata was not a total slacker at class. At least his handwriting is cute, he said as he continued flipping pages, admiring Hinata's penmanship. It made him forget about the issue at that time. In the middle of reading notes, Tsukishima stopped right after he noticed Hinata's hand. It was his first time seeing it close, though he already held them a couple of times. If it wasn't for this mystery, he didn't get a chance to know more about him. I must take care of this body at the meantime, he whispered to himself and shifted his attention to the class again. On the other hand, in Tsukishima's classroom, a mountain of snacks was found in Tsukishima's desk, and you can see Hinata happily eating them. Hinata, you're gonna make Tsuki mad at this, Yamaguchi said in panic, trying to shoo their other classmates away. Hours passed and finally, class is over. The sun was getting down when Tsukishima left the room. He was found on the hallway on his way to the gym to meet their teammates. Still bothered about this unexpected situation, Tsukishima tried recalling some events that happened before they switched bodies. Come on. Think deeply, Tsukishima uttered, trying his very best to collect some information that might help them. when suddenly a memory flashed before his eyes that immediately made Tsukishima froze. His cheeks were flushed, burning as he thought of it. "You've gotta be kidding me, I can't tell him that," Tsukishima said, covering his mouth as he rushed to the gym. The time he arrived, Sugawara immediately welcomed Tsukishima with a big teasing smile that made Tsukishima confused. "Since when did you get so popular, huh? Tsukishima, you brat." Tsukishima peeked inside the gym and his jaw dropped as soon as he saw Hinata surrounded with girls. Tsukishima marched angrily inside and pulled Hinata's hand as he dragged him outside. "What? Where are we going?" "We're going home." "Is it just me or something is going on?" Nishinoya suddenly said as he saw the two left the gym. On the other hand, Tsukishima went outside the gym with Hinata whining. Tsukishima's small hand tightened around the latter's wrist, which made Hinata flinch. With a what-swift move, Hinata freed himself and glared down on Tsukishima. "What's your problem?" "What the heck are you doing?" I didn't expect this day would come where I'll see myself acting soft and cuddly. It's disgusting. I'm not doing anything. And will you please stop looking at me like that? It's creeping me out." Hinata said that made Tsukishima shocked. He didn't realize he was already glaring at him. His embarrassment was too late. He suddenly blushed hard that you can also see his ears turning red. "I'm sorry," he gently said, lowering his head. After that, the two decided to walk home. They both remained silent and none of them dared to break the silent atmosphere. The moment they reached the place where they parked their ways, Tsukishima spoke, letting his overflowing emotion burst. "I just don't want them around you. I don't like it when someone goes near to you. I don't like it when they get your attention," he added. Hinata's eyes dilated at that. Tsukishima's words tickled Hinata's stomach. He could feel butterflies inside as soon as he heard it. Hinata's lips formed a smile as he lifted the other's chin, making him look at his eyes. "You're being soft, Kei." "I'm not. Don't call me that." "Why not? It's just the two of us. You and me." Hinata said that made Tsukishima look at him. His flushed cheek made Tsukishima's knees feel weak. Hinata giggled at what he saw. He leaned closer with a sweet smile on his lips. "Stop being jealous. I'm already yours though." "What? You like me, right?" "Don't you dare run. I read something on your note." Don't worry. I feel the same way. So don't be jealous." "Still, I don't like it, especially when your friend hugs you." Tsukishima murmured while slightly pouting his lips. Hinata chuckled before ruffling the other's hair. "I'll get going then. I'm afraid I'll end up hugging you tightly if you stay a little longer," Tsukishima said, turning his back to Hinata. "You sure leaving me without saying goodnight and returning my body, Kei?" Tsukishima's eyes widened as he looked back to Hinata, who just said that loud. He immediately went back and pulled the other down by the collar as he kissed him. Hinata smiled widely at that. But the time they pulled away, Hinata looked up at Tsukishima in shock. "We're back!" "What are you doing here, Yamaguchi? Why aren't you home yet?" Kageyama asked the pin server as soon as he spotted Yamaguchi peeking on something. "Shh! I came here to check on those two, but I guess there's no need to worry about. They look happy though. Is there any problem?" Nope. We should just leave them for now." "Eh?" Yamaguchi was shocked when he saw the whole team on Kageyama's back. "We can't help it. We're worried." The next day, "We're back to normal." "We know," they all said with a teasing smile on their lips. Hinata and Tsukishima looked at each other, puzzled.